Welcome to JET SOFTECH. In this session, we are going to discuss about SAP ABAP ALVs. Okay, so first let us understand what exactly ALV is all about, and then we will be doing some few hands-on programs. And in this playlist, you can see all the different types of ALVs that we can probably do in ABAP. So let's get started. In fact, first let's understand what exactly is ABAP, ALV. ABAP, we all know, Advanced Business Application Programming Language, and ALV is actually ABAP List Viewer. Now, what exactly happens within this concept is we are going to build user-rich or look and feel. The look and feel will be good in ALV reports. So what exactly happens is you might have already created some reports where you have a basic output. You use the select statement and we use a loop statement to write the data, and that's what we do. But in ALV reports, what we do is we select the data, from the database table to internal table. After this, what are we going to do is we are going to display data not using the loop but using a ALV function module, or in the latest we will be using classes. So this is the concept that we are going to discuss now. ALV enables us to give a rich look of output. The data will be same, just like your loop statement. In loop statement, how you wrote, the same data will come, but the data looks rich in this format. Now we have lot of ALV formats that we can make use of. Right now we'll use we'll create an ALV in which we have a simple function module. So let's get started with this, and we'll create a ALV using function module. And I'm going to use a function module called reuse underscore ALV underscore list underscore display. This is what is the function module that I'm going to use, and I'm going to extract the data from a standard SAP table. So there is a standard SAP table called MAST. MAST has bill of material data. Now I'm taking this table because we will just have only some 13 fields in this, and we can probably select only few fields and get the output. That's the reason I'm using this MAST table. And let's use this, and we'll go ahead and create a program to display this data. Now what I'll do here is I'll go into the system, and here we'll go ahead and let us first explore the MAST table here, and then we'll go ahead and create a program which will get the data in from this. Here we have S11. I have this table MAST and display, and this is what is the table, and we have got the 14 fields here. Okay, and in this I'm going to create a program SE38 ZVA underscore MAST underscore ALV create bill of material data executable. Now here we've got this, and I'm going to write a data IT type standard table of MAST. I'm directly giving the reference of the standard table. Later we'll create our own structure, and then we'll copy the properties and all. We'll come to that later. So this is a simple one where we'll go for select options, S underscore MATNR for MAST hyphen MATNR. Now when we give this table name here, we'll give the tables MAST So we need to give this because we are giving the be using that in the select options, otherwise it is not required. We'll go for select star from MAST into table IT underscore ID. That's it. Okay, where condition, let's write the where condition, where MATNR in S underscore MATNR. This is what we have. After this we'll go for the function module. So we'll click on pattern, we'll go for reuse underscore ALV underscore list underscore display. So just instead of going ahead and writing the loop statement, we'll pass these values into our function module. So this is a standard function module called reuse underscore ALV underscore list underscore display. So in this, I'm going to go ahead and uncomment the exporting here. Then I'm also going to uncomment the structure here. In the name of the structure, I will give directly the MAST. In this example, I'm directly passing the standard table name, and then we will go ahead and use this internal table name. The internal table name that we have created here is IT. We just need to pass that here. That's it. These are the only two parameters that we have to pass into the function model, nothing else, and do the syntax check into table IT. Syntax check, activate. So once it's activated, execute, and here we can give MATNR values, but I'm just simply executing it. So you get this data now in the form of list. So this is a list display with all the 14 fields that we have in the table are been displayed here. Now that we have seen the output of all the fields, we can go ahead and see material numbers. For particular material numbers, we can display the data. You can do that. So SGME01. Okay, we can give something like SGME01. SGME01. Or I'll just check if we have values from 1000. Yeah, from 100 to say 1000, 10,000. So we'll execute it and just see the data is there. Okay, we do not have much records in it, so I'll go for something like okay. So we have some random fields for random values for which we have the data. Any which ways, like we can actually save them as a variant, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and see this. This is a very simple example. Okay, and I'm going to share this code to you also. So this code, if you want this, you can just ping me in the chat. I will share it in the comments itself. Okay. That's it for in this session, and I'm going to go ahead and explore and explain you more in detail about the ALVs. There are a lot of ALVs that we are going to discuss in this playlist. Thank you. Have a great day.